So I wasn't really a normal 11-year-old or a normal child, I guess, because when I was 11, that's exactly when I got my first ever job. I remember I was sort of just walking past a newsagent. A newsagent, I'm not really sure what you guys call it in the States or elsewhere in the world, but it's in the UK, it's a shop which sells essentials and as well as newspapers. Anyway, so I happened to be walking past and I noticed it said paper boy wanted. Paper boy is basically a person who delivers newspaper. It has nothing to do with gender. I guess traditionally these kind of jobs were done by males, so that's why it's considered a paper boy. Anyway, so I walked into the store and I asked the lady about the ad. And she looked at me and she goes, "Well, you have to be 14 in order to get this job. Bear in mind, I'm a fully grown adult right now and I stand at 5 foot 4 inch. So when I was 11, you can just imagine how short I must have been." Nonetheless, I obviously lied and I said, "Yes, I'm 14," thinking that that was it. Like, that's it. Now she's going to hand me the job. Obviously, she doesn't do that. She instead goes, "Well, you're gonna need some sort of letter from parent to guardian stating that you are 14. Now, let me pause here for a second. Why would she not just ask me to show my passport or birth certificate or I don't know, anything that's more prominent and real than, I don't know, a letter written by a parent or guardian? The next day, as I was getting ready to go to school, I spoke to my mom about this neat little opportunity I got myself and how I really needed her to lie and write me a letter saying that I was 14, which, mind you, could have potentially got her in a lot of trouble and she could have ended up in jail. Of course, she hesitated. However, it really did not require that much convincing. See, by now, my mom had gotten so used to my odd little business ventures that she was totally fine with it. Like, for instance, when I was 6 years old, I used to have a little serious lemonade stand. No jokes, like, I used to make real money from it. And then when I was 9, I used to babysit my next door neighbor's kids. One was 8 and one was 6. I used to babysit when I should have been babysat. So that same evening, I went back to the store and I handed the letter to the shopkeeper. Now, she gave me this look that kind of said, "Are you lying to me, you little midget?" Because, like I said, I was really tiny. I mean, I was 11 pretending to be 14, la la la. And she had the right to be concerned, but you know what? She could have asked me for my passport. It was her fault that she asked for a letter instead. Anyway, she was like, "Okay, fine, you're hired." And there you go. I was the new paper girl in town. So this new paper girl in town had to wake up 5:30 a.m. in the morning, take a shower, get dressed, have some breakfast because you know we need the energy, and then I would make my way to work. I told you all that I was a weird kid. Like, tell me, who the hell likes to wake up 5:30 a.m. in the morning as an 11-year-old? I like honestly, are there any therapists out there? Explain to me why was I like that, please, because I just don't get it. One of the sweetest memories of this job was that I used to deliver the newspaper to a care home. The person who used to take the newspaper from me would give me like treats every other week or so without a fail. I mean, sometimes she would hand me a banana, sometimes she would hand me an apple. On special occasions like Halloween, she gave me a whole box of celebration chocolates. I mean, I was not allowed to take things from strangers, but I didn't tell anyone at home, so I didn't really get in trouble for it. This generous old lady used to look like somebody from a reality show I recently watched. I'm not sure if we're allowed to mention people. I'm new to YouTube, of course. But all I can say to you is this lady used to look like a woman from a TV show that has allegedly killed her husband, chopped him, pet them to Tiger, what's happening?